To your 2024 Deb's Healing Cornerstone Intuitive. I hope you enjoy this video, and if you've been vibing with the tribe, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the post notification bell, as well as follow the Facebook and Instagram page. If you're interested in booking a personal or private reading, check out debshealingcornerstone.com. What's going on? What's going on, Soul Tribe? Welcome to Deb's Healing Cornerstone Intuitive. I hope you are doing well, and I hope that this reading finds you safe. All right, so this is a general intuitive reading. So it may resonate for you, it may not. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, if you are new here and you've been already vibing with the tribe, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all share. Hit the post notification bell as well as follow the Facebook page. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Shout out to It's a Transformation for me in the chat. Much love to you. Okay, what's going on Facebook? I got to go back to Facebook. Make sure y'all is okay over here. All right, so we are going to go ahead and begin. Let me move this out of the way off the screen. I have an idea. I ain't gonna talk about my idea, but it's about to make the channel be so freaking lit, y'all. So just look for some new additions to the channel coming up, the page as well. All right, so we're gonna start off with the Angel Wisdom Tarot and see what the 7 cards are that we need to focus on. And today, let me timestamp it, is July 29th, 2024. It is 12:12 p.m. Central Standard Time. You could be watching this days later, months later, a year, years later, and it still may resonate for you, depending on when you actually tap into this reading. All right, y'all. Okay, let's see what's going on. Ooh. At the bottom, 7 of Wands, 7 of Fire. So you feel as though you got to stand your ground on something or stand in your truth. So this talks about standing up for yourself and your beliefs, having confidence, challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely. So you could be having to go up against multiple energies right now, or you might feel as though there's a lot of energies coming at you. But this is the thing, y'all. All this is fire, right? This is fire. So what is this going to do? This is going to make her stronger. You see, she already is holding on to her own wand. So I'm getting the energy of alchemizing what's being thrown at you, being tossed at you. Okay, let's get the 7 cards. Y'all been having a lot of dreams lately. And some of these dreams have been very vivid. You might even wake up with a headache at times. Okay. Yeah, crown chakra, a lot of crown chakra energy I'm getting. First card, the Page of Air. And the Page of Air talks about logic, perception, insightful, blunt, an exciting intellectual challenge, brilliant insights, information that you need but may be challenging to receive. Reviewing all documents very carefully. Okay, so I know we're in. Are we still in the shadow grade, or are we fully in retrograde? I'm not sure yet because I haven't did any research on it or nothing like that. But I know that was coming up, Mercury retrograde. So I'm getting this energy off of this because air is similar to like the mind. So you could possibly be having to be careful about documentation right now and just making sure that you complete things fully or look through things very carefully. There might be some information that's coming in and it might not be something that you want to hear. It could be difficult conversations being had or miscommunication as well. So be careful that what you hear is actually what you're hearing. Or if you talking, make sure that you are coming across correctly, because somebody could misunderstand what you're saying or communicating at this time. The next card, the Dreamer. So the Dreamer talks about a new start, trust yourself, push your fears aside, and take a leap of faith. So the Dreamer card is equivalent to the Fool card. Um, you might feel like some things you're gonna have to start all over with, and with this fresh new start, you gotta trust yourself. Yeah. Fears need to be put aside. That means don't be afraid to take this leap, whatever the leap looks like for you. Then we got the Eight of Air. And this talks about the illusions of entrapment, the lack of self-confidence that makes you feel helpless, being afraid to take action, take responsibility for your life now. Yeah, see, there could be a lot of things that are being casted as illusions or things not being seen right, because illusion can be something that you didn't see right. You know how we might say, I thought I heard this, or did you say that? Stuff like that could be happening. Also, it could be actual illusions being sent to you to make you see something different than what it truly is. So be careful about that too. People painting beautiful, pretty pictures, but in reality, it's like an entrapment. In the middle, we have the King of Fire. And the King of Fire talks about motivational, inspiring, theatrical, ambitious. Take a leadership role. Step into the spotlights. Public speaking. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Communicate your vision. Don't be sensitive to criticism. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all might be receiving some type of information that it's not tickling to the ears, but it's something that can help you to go to the next level. This is also the King of Fire also talks about being very confident, knowing that you can't be shooken or moved. You see, he's sitting on his throne, so he's not going nowhere at all unless he's ready to go. That's the type of attitude you need to have. Nobody finna shake you. Nobody finna move you. When you ready to move, that's when it's about to happen. No time sooner than that. That type of energy. Y'all could be stepping into the spotlight, or you could be someone who is a public speaker. You could be practicing public speaking as well. Okay. Right after that, we got the Eight of Water. And the Eight of Water talks about the need to move on, seeking more from life than what you are experiencing. A spiritual quest, choosing to make a big life change, a change in priorities, leaving home. So some of y'all might feel like you need to expand. Something about needing to expand, and expansion might include you leaving something behind, choosing to make big life changes. So this could be something that you've never done before. So it could be a little bit intimidating to, step out onto something because you're doing something. It's like the Dreamer right here, you see the door is behind him. So it's like you already went through one door and now it's time for you to go through another. You see, you might have been comfortable in whatever door you went in through the first time. Once you got through it, you see how beautiful it was and stuff like that. Because he took his hat off on this one. It looks like he's thinking about taking his hat off. It's still on there. But look at all the stuff that he's conquered. He conquered self-love. He's got the cup sitting inside his satchel now. The dog is still there. The dog is looking back like, man, we just left. And we about to leave again. Wow. Okay. We got renewal. And this card talks about reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. Time to head in a new direction. Clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. This is the Judgment card. So you already got clarity about what's going on. You compassionate about whatever, you had to go through, things that maybe you had to leave behind. Because I feel like whatever you left behind, you left a lot of love there. You showed a lot of compassion. Even if some people might want to be in denial, or sometimes people don't want you to move on because they enjoy your energy, but they don't want to give you nothing back in return. So it's like it's not fair. So you could have been somebody who filled other people's cups up, but it was like your own cup was not getting filled. So you decided, well, I'm gonna take my cup and go. And so now these cups are empty. And when you made this final judgment, final call, it's like, you're ready to forgive and move on, basically. Because there was something about with the 7 of air, it could have been a lot of deceit that was going on behind the scenes. The loss of peace of mind or personal freedom. Take caution and be aware of others' actions. A material loss. Make sure you are being honest with yourself. Embarrassing secrets. So something could have came out about a situation that you were given to, for sure. You could have lost money in this situation. Energy is saying even your personal freedom might have been in question, because maybe somebody wanted to get you locked up because they didn't want you to leave so bad. It's like, well, if that's that energy, if I can't have you, nobody can. Y'all could have been dealing with energies that was like that. But it was like, you seen this is not worth my time. Like, I'm losing peace. So you going where the peace is at. Maneuvering strategically, I'm getting off of this too. You could be making moves that other people didn't expect you to make. You doing something different. Because, when people do a certain thing for so long, people just never expect someone to make a change. But when you get activated and you see yourself worth more valuable than where you're at, then that's when things start to change. And 9 out of 10, that was meant for you anyway, but it's up to you to do the work, because some people, they just stay complacent. I feel like you're not. Let's get some Starman Tarot on these. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all about my dream last night. I can't even remember completely everything because I'll be sometimes going in and out. But it was, my dream particularly was talking about mer people. I don't know. There's something about the ocean and water right now. I don't know what's going on in the ocean. Okay, let's see. I feel like we're going to hear about something. I don't know if it's going to be factual, what we hear in the news, but it could be pertaining to the water. Or maybe it's something already. Y'all, I don't watch TV, so I don't really, like, the only thing that I can see is if it's on my phone. Like, if it's on like a feed or news or something like that on my phone. But I don't watch TV. I haven't watched TV in a long time. The only time I really watch TV is movies. Like, I'll watch a movie, something like that. The Hangman. See? This is how it was, like something about needing to go through awakening. I said that. And instead of staying in a stagnant energy or staying complacent and losing money, losing peace, just feeling like I'm getting drained, nothing's moving. It's like you decided, okay, I'm going to go through this awakening. I'm ready to take the leap. Even if this is risky, you might have felt like something was very risky to step out on because maybe you didn't have much support. That's definitely a possibility. The Hangman, Pisces energy. Let's get some cards on this page of air. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you did. You felt like something was risky because you decided to take on a challenge. You've decided to do something different. You've been very logical about it. This is exciting, whatever this is that you're taking a conquest for, but It is a risk. It could have been also that you didn't have much left over from after losing. Either you lost some money or I feel like somebody actually took a financial loss, because it talks about it in here too, material loss. And then the hangman, you seen how he had all those coins falling out of his pocket. And then now it's like you're left with these two of pentacles. So now you got to make this shake. Something about making something shake. You could be in a stage in your life where you're seeing, I can't only focus on one flow of income or one certain thing. I gotta have at least two streams or more. But maybe there's two main focuses of streams that you're focusing on right now. Two of wands. Yeah, you have two passions that you like. Two is significant. Y'all might be seeing a lot of twos. But some about starting something new and trusting yourself, because we're gonna clarify the dreamer right here. You trust yourself. You did it before, so it's like I'm gonna do it again. But this time with love, because when you did it before, maybe you were lacking some type of love of self. But as you went through your journey, because you had to go blindfolded or something like that, you gained confidence in yourself, and now you can move forward. Okay, what's the dreamer? It's like as you were going, you realize, okay, this is where I need to go. Seven of Pentacles, investments, seeds planted. So you decided that it's time for you to plant seeds elsewhere with this new start. You're very careful of where you invest things too, where you spend your time at. Be careful where you go too. Like just being around the wrong crowd can be detrimental for you. So if you've noticed that, you notice if you stay to yourself, sometimes you do better just staying to yourself. Like people be wondering how people manifest by themselves, because the reason why it's easier for you to manifest for yourself is because you learned yourself, you value yourself, you've taken care of yourself, or you got to a place where you're in that energy. So that's why it's more powerful than being around a whole bunch of people, you know? So this could be something that you're realizing, like, shoot, I save money if I don't go, deal with this situation. If it's not giving me money, then I ain't doing it. Something like that. I feel like that's how you feel. Like, if I ain't getting money or I'm not getting no benefit from it, then I ain't doing it. Something like that. Yeah, Princess of Pentacles. Exactly. You want to be in a situation where you're going to get some type of benefit from something. Somebody is willing to put in some work, but it's to go towards something that they can see in the future. You have a dream already. See, in the clouds, that looks like a dream. You might even be seeing like what you want your home to look like, or the city that you want to live in, or the building that you want to live in, or whatever this is. Because I feel like somebody is already planting some seeds to manifest this dream that's up here. Saturn is right here too. The rings and Saturn is in here. Saturn energy. Okay. What's this Eight of Swords? Because I feel like there is some illusions that are around you. You might even be seeing through the illusions. But this is all because of lack of self-confidence. So if you adhere or you fall into this illusion, it's because you're not confident in yourself. So if you stay confident in yourself, you're going to be like, look, I'm beyond this point, or I already did past this level. Because I feel like a cycle is trying to test to see if you already have passed the level or if you need to redo it. So you might be experiencing the same thing again. What's this Eight of Air? It could be in different forms. It don't have to be the same people. It could be different people with the same spirit or something like that. Yeah, Six of Cups, nostalgic. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So you're experiencing something that happened in the past. Even pictures, you might be having flashbacks or something like that. This could have been unhealed wounds when it comes to like Lovers or loved ones with the lovers card in reverse, the sacred clown. So we got the Fool coming out twice here. 0 again. This is the same card, y'all. See, it's reminding you of the doors that you went through. These unbalanced love situations or loved ones that still have a lot of trauma built up in them. They're not equally yoked with you. They're not on the same level as you. See, you shooting out fire with your finger. Something about fire is significant. The Fool card is Aries, I believe. So Aries energy right here. And Gemini, I just said Mercury. Something about that. Eight of air, that's Gemini as well. Okay. So we got a lot of Aries and a lot of Gemini energy here. Okay. So something about these past situations wanted to entrap you in something, because you see the traps right there, and also the 8 of Swords is a trap itself. So there was something about trying to get you stuck on love's unhealthy love dynamics, or just people that don't truly love you, but they tell you they love you, but their actions show different, that type of energy. So it was like you had to get yourself out of this entrapment. Take the blindfold off. Like I said, some people could even try to lock you into a situation like, oh, well, if you don't want to be with me, then you ain't going to be with nobody type energy. Be careful of people like that. They're very dangerous. People try to get you sick and all types of weird stuff. Strange. Let me not say weird. Strange stuff. King of Wands. Let's clarify this King of Wands energy. These are past energies, though, because you see the 6 of Cups. Let me see what's under here. Yep. The wheel is changing. The Wheel of Fortune. So this cycle is closed off. But it's up to you to decide to keep on repeating this same cycle over and over again. Or to just move on and be like, I'm done with the past. I'm moving on to the future. What's this King of Fire? You're very inspirational to those that have not done the things that you have done or accomplished. 9 of Swords. See, these is those nightmares, the dreams, or could be a lot of heavy visions. You might be a person that goes into like a trance state, but they're not real. Ace of Swords in reverse. 10 of Swords. Something is trying to kill your dream with a lie. Something is trying to destroy your dream with a lie. The 10 of Swords and then the Ace of Swords in reverse. This is not true. Destroy your confidence. They're trying to put your shadow against you, because to me, when I see this looks like this man's shadow side, right? His shadow self. But it's like you have to be able to use both. You can't just be like, well, I'm just going to deny this part of myself. You got to actually accept all of you. And I feel like you're realizing that. So you're seeing that. You're seeing like, oh, this is... See how the swords are down? They're all down. All these lies, these projections, they're not truths. None of these are truths. Look at this. All of the swords, even these swords are down. None of them are upright. These could be lies that are being put on your name too. Like, because you decided to be the clown, the sacred clown, you decided to move on and put a flame stuff. You probably went out blazing. Who knows? But I feel like somebody just decided that enough is enough. I'm going on my throne, and y'all not finna sit up here and hold me. So somebody said, no, it ain't happening. All of these lies. You feel like you were surrounded by not only like the illusion, the picture, because it talked about the big picture too. Not just the picture, but like the people. It was like people, places, and things were all illusion. And that's only because you see that your life is supposed to go somewhere else. So that's why you're disconnected and walking out of it. You're like, bruh, I'm not finna sit here and be tormented or be in a situation where y'all want me to be or y'all are in yourself. That's your reality. You need to get yourself out of that. Somebody opted out. They exit. What they say, exit stage left. I exit stage left. I'm out of here. Done with this torment. What's this? Yeah, Eight of Swords again. Bruh. Look at that. You could be dealing with people that have like a lot of mental issues, because mental issues come from suppression. If you really think about it, it's like you deal with a lot of trauma back to back to back, and you never go through the healing, and then it just is suppressed, and your brain and your mind can only take so much. It's not being cleansed out. You're not going through, the meditations. You're not doing any of that stuff. That stuff will build up. And some people commit crimes because of having, severe mental depression or mental illness. So you could have been surrounded by a lot of criminals as well. What's this eight of water? Yeah, King of Wands showing up again in this deck, y'all. We getting repeated cards. This is lessons being seen again, because again, the retrograde is like, it slows down so that we can go back and fix that past stuff. So if you didn't do it right, then it's like, this is now time for you to do it right, or to look over it again to make sure you did it right. Something like that. So your past is like coming back to see, did you learn that lesson? Are you really ready to move on? Are you confident in yourself? Are you prepared to take this action? Because some of y'all could be going into like I said, public speaking or motivational speakers. Y'all could be coaches, or you could be a therapist yourself, or on your way to become that, because you have experienced it. Who better to talk to than a person that's been traumatized their whole life, and they actually were able to get to a level where they healed themselves. Who better than a person that actually lived in a situation where there was a lot of criminals and people that have these issues, and you actually conquered it? Who better? You know what I'm saying? Because you have wisdom. You don't just have knowledge. You didn't just have to go to school. You actually experienced it yourself. So this could be it. Reviewing the past. Here it is again. Reviewing the past. Renewal. And it says with compassion and forgiveness. So you don't feel no type of way because you healed. So that's the thing. When you know that you've healed, you don't feel no type of way. You realize like, okay, it is what it is. I thank you. And sometimes you get to a point where you realize like, I thank you for that experience. That's how you know that you're really healed. You're thankful for the experience. But you're calling some type of judgment on this. It's time to head in a new direction. Clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. Nobody else can tell you. That's why you're confident, because you know which way you're going. Let's clarify this. What's the renewal? And you could be calling judgment on all the situation that has happened to you in the past. And it's like, the energies that have offended you or transgressed against you, I mean, if they don't do the work, they're going to have to pay. And even if they do, a lot of times they still have to, because we have a karmic debt. Like if you constantly keep doing the same thing over and over again, you building up karmic debt. So you're going to have to pay for it. And right now is probably the time when a lot of people will see that. Because like I said, I was getting Mercury retrograde. Yeah. The alien. We'll talk about that. The King of Swords coming out. That's logic, thinking. The masculine energy really is powerful in this reading. So the masculine portion of yourself, even if you are a woman or a female, you still are right now focusing on the masculine portion of yourself. Some people might feel like baboons. feel like they didn't make right decisions and choices and stuff like that. It's like pay your debt and move on because you had to pay your debt. Everybody that has went through healing had to go through the debt paying it. Because if you did something, then you're gonna pay it. It's not going nowhere. Another thing that I noticed too, y'all, is like your actual debt that you have, like credit scores and stuff like that. That can also tell you where you're at. If you're somebody who has a lot of debt, like your credit score is bad and stuff like that, that could also indicate that you have karma. And some people like, what? It is. It's a fact. Because why? You owe somebody, right? Isn't karma you either took something from somebody in a like you either wasted their time or did something against them? You owe them. It's the same thing, y'all. See? 7 of Swords. This man taking all their protection. All of them sitting in a circle. They think they amongst friends, but this whole time this man taking something from them. And he trying to hide it, but he not doing a good job of hiding it. The bird's looking dead at him like, bruh, you know I'm the messenger, right? You know I'm going to go tell. and then what's real interesting, people be thinking it's people that's telling it the whole time. It's the universe, God, that be telling everything. Because you think you by yourself, but you're never alone. But this talks about a loss of peace of mind or personal freedom. Take caution and be aware of others' actions. So it's like pay attention to those around you, right? A material loss. Make sure you are being honest with yourself. Embarrassing secrets. See, people don't want to take the truth. It just don't feel good. Okay, well, sometimes it's okay to not feel good because you're going to have to get that up out of you. That stuff, that gunk, that's like working out. If you're trying to lose weight, even if you're trying to gain weight, especially people that it's hard for them to gain weight, they can eat and eat and eat and nothing sticks to them. You trying to lose weight and you working out. Nothing is losing. You're not losing nothing. You're not shedding nothing. That could be very frustrating, right? So stuff like that, y'all could be finding out some secrets. Embarrassing secrets. You could have been somebody people told secrets to. The high priestess. That's the thing about the high priestess. People tell you stuff, but you don't be telling they stuff. But they'll in a heartbeat go tell your stuff. If you tell somebody something, high priestess, they finna go and tell everybody. But you know everything about them, all they dirt, and you ain't not one time told nobody. But the universe will tell on them, no. You don't gotta say nothing, but the universe will. What's the 7 of air? They tell you too. Yo, look at this. Wow. Justice. See the balance. The universal law. Universal law is real. Like, didn't I say communication? 8 of Wands. There's a lot of talk in the ethers. There's a lot of talk going on down here on the 3D and also in the ethers. There's a lot of people talking. A lot of energies speaking. Codes, you might be receiving a lot of codes too. Light codes, music and light codes as well. Y'all might need to look into, like if you haven't already started listening to certain frequencies, listening to music. That's confirmation. Okay. Let's see. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, that intuition. You could be getting, didn't I say something about water? Drink more water, y'all. This is a good time to drink more water. Make sure the water is as purified as you can get it. Because I know nowadays we got to be careful with some of these bottled waters and drinking from the faucet, all this lead and stuff, high lead levels. Be careful about that. But water is significant. The Starman. See? Y'all are the alchemists. Y'all are the Starman. The alien already showed up. So you get information that other people don't get. Your life is not like theirs. You're very what do you call it? Electrical. Electrolytes. Some of y'all might need to do that. You might be dehydrated. That might be why you're getting these headaches, because you need some more electrolytes. Interesting. There's the moon. Are we getting close to the new moon? I think so. Let's see. Oh, the new moon is the 4th of August. Okay. So we still got next week. Yeah. But we got the 9 of Pentacles right here too. So like I said, some of y'all gonna be successful on your own. You really don't, because the thing is, some of us have been placed in places that people their vibration are low. Like you could be surrounded by a lot of low vibrational people, the places, the things, and you are probably the only high vibrational being there. Sometimes it's like that. It's like you being in a desert surrounded by a whole bunch of people, but you're the only one that's on that frequency. So it might be best, and you might see more success if you stand alone. The 9 of Pentacles. You could be single without a partner as well, unmarried, but you're still successful. You're still able to take care of everything you need. You probably have, nice things. You probably get a lot of people that's envious of you or ask questions like, how is this person doing it on their own? Somebody else paying their bills. I know somebody paying their bills, but it's nobody else paying your bills. You're doing it. You're the alchemist. So you take a situation that some people might label as impossible and you make it possible. That type energy. Wow. This is a very interesting reading. I know it's going to go above some people's heads, but my soul tribe, y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. Let's get the gems. And I think after August, I'm able to use the Archangel Animal Oracle cards. We're going to switch it to that. So we'll stay with the gems until the end of August. Because the animals have been, the Archangel Animal deck has been on my mind a lot. And even the physical animals in the 3D, like when I'm outside or when I'm looking out the window, maybe just looking at me. Would you say it's a transformation? I mean, that's all I drink is purified water. Yeah. And it's like they mess even the stuff that's in the bottle. So it's like, dang, what can we freaking drink? Unless you're going up to the mountains or something like that, your water got some type of something in it. Unfortunately, it does. Unless it's coming from the mountains and it's in a glass bottle. That's as clear as it's gonna get. Okay, so we got Smoky Quartz, number 18. Garnet, 13, and turquoise, 32. Okay, let's look them up real quick. So this is good for the throat chakra. I don't know if y'all can see the yoga pose, if y'all into yoga, but you can see the pose right next to the throat chakra sign. But this is Earth, element of Earth in Virgo. So the benefit extends the interior parts of the body and improves posture. The message, dreams are carriers of symbols and messages. Didn't I just say something about dreams? So it says dreams are carriers of symbols and messages, and the time has come to realize this and to meet the more secret and subconscious parts of ourselves. A process of liberating and emancipation is happening in our lives. It is beginning from the power of dreams and from the creative force. I'm telling y'all, something about the dream world. I'm still trying to, it's still coming in. The download's still coming in, y'all. But this could definitely help. You might want to put this under your pillow or under your bed or something. Smoky quartz helps to develop our spiritual side and to live the material side of our life with more serenity and calmness. It bestows serenity in daily life. See, didn't I just say the 3D and the ethers? Something about that. It's like y'all are a bridge. Y'all are when we say mediumship, that means that you stand in between worlds. You literally are the bridge between the unseen and the seen. That's the best way I could put it. Unseen and unseen, as above, so below type energy. So some of y'all could be mediums. It might be like a lot of visions that you see. You could actually see, what do they call them? I can't think of what it's called right now. But you might actually be seeing more things in the 3D realm that you're not supposed to see. Let's put it like that. Apparitions. That's what they call them. Apparitions. Okay. 13. Y'all, since I was a kid, I've experienced some stuff. So to me, it's like not a big deal. Okay, so this is the third eye. Fire in Sagittarius. So the benefit, it stretches the thighs, tenons, and knees. In moments of extraterrestrial crisis, everything seems gray and murky, and there is nothing that seems worth fighting for. These times in life, however, also have a purpose and prelude a rebirth. See, there's a rebirth happening. Garnet helps us to overcome this time, facilitating the renewal in us of optimism and desire to fight and reaffirm ourselves. Some people are going to feel overwhelmed right now. I can feel it. This is why some people are going to be very emotional or crying because they're not going to know what's going on. So, tribe, I feel like this message was sent to you so you can know what's going on. So you're not in that boat, because there's going to be a lot of people around you that's going to, quote unquote, go crazy. Yeah. Or go into, what do they call it? Crash out. Yeah. Okay. So the power, Garnet promotes faith in oneself, the will and the joy to live that makes us human. It gives the ability to turn obstacles into challenges for personal growth. See, you see the obstacles and you see all those things that have been attacking you or whatever you want to call it as like, oh, this is how I'm going to power up. Somebody see that? Like, is that what is it called? I was just watching it was like a little ad that came on and it was talking about this movie that's coming out, Transformers. I think that was it. It kind of reminded me of like how the Transformers, they transform into, they had a power mode and then they be like in a regular mode. So shout out to the Transformers out there. I know I got Soul Tribe as Transformers. Okay. So the last one we got is, let's see here, is the turquoise 32. And this is connected to water too. In the throat. So your throat and your third eye, all these upper chakras, these are the ones that you're protected. And this is also the ones that are where you get your first downloads too. Because it's coming from your like Earth star. No, not the Earth star. That's the bottom. So it's like it's coming from the higher, like your crown, and then going down into all your other ones. Okay, so this is the element of water, and it's connected to the moon. Also, okay, your throat chakra, excuse me, y'all. Calms the mind, gives peace and serenity. So the message, the search for balance between our male and female parts is an important stimuli for our personal evolution. Didn't I say the masculine portion is really like coming out right here? But anyways, at this time, we see ourselves as unique, complex, and harmonious. Emotions and reason collaborate. Our rational side helps give shape to the images of our fantasy, which are constructive and idealistic at the same time. Dang. Did y'all hear that? Give shape to the imaginations of our fantasies. That's like the dream state. but it's constructive. So it's giving you information to help you, so to make it idealistic at the same time. And then this also combats the tendency to be a victim. It makes people capable of acting with strength and efficiency in difficult moments. It promotes harmony in couples. Because right now it's about to be a lot of challenging times, but you're not looking at it like you a victim. You look at it like, this was some of the best things that could have happened to me, all these attacks, because it just powered me up. It just made me feel more, it's like you put on the shield, like I said, the transformer. The transformers, they transform into, and they get real powerful, and people be shooting at them and ain't doing nothing to them. It's like they got, y'all might have that. Y'all might feel like that in the spirit realm. Like, I got a whole shield over me. So it's just bouncing off of me. The stuff that I want, I catch it and I transmute it, and just makes me more stronger, powering up. That type energy. Something like that, y'all. Okay. So that's what I have. You said you love the Transformers. Yeah, girl, I like that movie too. I think I watched all of them. I'm not sure how many there is. So I don't know if I watched them all. But I love movies, y'all. I do, because movies, they give you information too. Like sometimes you could watch a movie and you get a whole bunch of downloads. And then Rosa, you said I've been feeling and seeing everything. Yes, I'm telling you, especially if you are, tapped in spiritually and you have those gifts. Listen, this is gonna be the time. You're gonna know what's up though. So you're gonna feel like, people might be coming to you asking you questions. Just be careful, y'all, because some people, you might have to send them to somebody, because you're gonna be like, look, I can't deal with it. Let me sage, let me sage and move around. Because what? I don't even know what to title this, y'all, because I feel like this was like very etheric. So it was like a lot of crown and a lot of unworldly stuff that came out in this reading. So I'm gonna try to figure out what the title about to be, y'all. But I will be back here tomorrow at noon. So don't forget, if you was vibing with the tribe, to like, comment, and subscribe and share. Hit the post notification bell, as well as follow the Facebook page. I am going to try to do another one question personal for y'all on this Saturday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you're interested, you can email me. Okay, you got to send me an email and put free personal one question on the subject bar, and then put your username and also the question. And I will give you a code number, and that code number is what we're going to say on Saturday. That way you are protected and your information is confidential. And then also, if you're on YouTube, I will put the code number and the timestamp in the description box, so you can click right on it and go right to your video, or right to your portion, your segment of the video. Okay, so again, this is what I have for y'all. I'm sending y'all much peace and love. Deuces.